Hey everyone, so this is a video about Black Lives Matter and the fear and the doubt and the uncertainty about trying to share this message in the perfect, best way possible because of, the fear of trying to make it right, trying to make it perfect. And I'm beginning to accept that I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to share this because I've been holding off for too long. I had a sporting hero when I was growing up, and that was Jackie Robinson. I didn't really know who he was. I'd heard of him growing up. I wasn't too much of a big baseball fan, but I ended up reading one of his books. Not his books, but it was a biography on him. And this was when I was about 13, and I was in middle school, and I had my summer vacation. And reading about this man, I became totally in awe. You know, it was amazing to me to learn about this man, because this was in the country that I grew up in America, learning about segregation and learning about the abuse this man went through and so many other black people went through in this time, which was like 40 years before, I was born. I thought, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. And I learned more about his story. I learned about the strength and the fortitude it took to just be in his shoes, to do what he was doing, to be the first black American baseball player to ever play in the major leagues. And he was an amazing player. Learning about as well how great he was, and that was the reason why he was able to play, because of how good he was. Because if he wasn't, they would have found a number of reasons to put him down along with his race. And I remember learning about this one experience that he was a part of. Jackie Robinson played an away game for as he was playing for the Brooklyn Dodgers. And as he came in to step onto first base, which is what his position was, the people in the stands started jeering, calling him names, and saying awful things. And, it's almost like I wanted to go into the book and be that person that stands up with him, for him, and feeling this sense of guilt or shame or whatever it is around my race, around my people, my heritage, whatever it was, feeling this awful sense of, am I connected to this? I don't feel, there's no way I could have contributed to this because I wasn't alive at the time, but I feel as if I'm a part of this in some way. And reading more of the story, I was uplifted when I heard one of his fellow teammates, Pee Wee Reese, come over, who was playing shortstop, I believe, and he put an arm around Jackie Robinson. And I thought, wow. And of course I wasn't there, but I can only imagine what that would have shown the crowd. And I think I remember them quieting down and them, no longer beginning to shout insults. And what a powerful example of solidarity, to say that this man is not inferior for his race. He is an equal. He is someone to be judged based on the merits of his action, not the color of his skin. And so many of their teammates were seemingly racist or unsure of how to support Jackie Robinson, while also having to deal with their own beliefs about someone who was black. And this tremendous act of courage, just amazing. And what that inspired me to remember is how much of an impact we can have as one person. How much of an impact we can have as one person in one moment. And sometimes that's all it takes. But it takes the ability to be courageous. And I think what's so important is building courage. Is constantly building a mindset and a habit of being courageous. So when the moment calls for it, and we need to step up as individuals who are white, who are black, who are supporting this Black Lives Matter, movement so that we can be courageous and step up when it's needed. So I hope you have been inspired by this in some way, and wishing you a beautiful rest day. Peace and love.